and welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick a card. Today we're going to see who will seriously be committing to you, making you a serious love offer next in love. That is our topic. We'll see where and how you will meet this person as well. We'll see, what's next in love. So that is our topic today. My Etsy shop, it is in the description if you would like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings. That is where you can find me. And other than that, you can go ahead and pause the video. If you need more time with the piles, you can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. For group 1, we have the yellow diamond, and we'll be using the Koi Fish Tarot. For group 2, we have the blue diamond, and we'll be using the Phantom Tarot. For group 3, we have the clear diamond, and we'll be using the Fashion Tarot. And for group 4, we have the pink diamond, and we'll be using, almost dropped it, we'll be using the Cat Tarot for group 4. So go ahead, pause the video if you need more time to decide, and we're just going to jump right into it. Alright, if you chose group 1 with the yellow diamond and the Koi Fish Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see who will seriously be committing to you, making you a serious love offer. Where are you going to meet this person? What is next in love? We will get all of those details. Spirit for group 1. Group 1 with the yellow stone. Please show us who and what is next in love. Who is seriously making a romantic commitment to group 1? Okay. Right away, not gonna lie, I got a very dark energy. I see you moving into a space, group 1, where you're falling in love naturally and it's real, and you're stepping into a new connection. There's a new person you're putting your energy into, your time into, etc. And we have someone trying to come in and swoop. This could be someone who's already around you. This could be someone who is heavily based in their ego, so they just don't like to see people stepping into connections. They always want to feel like they get chose, even if they're not even interested. It's like all of a sudden they're, they got a new target. We got forced marriage and revenge. So this is going to be a very tricky time for you, group 1, because this person feels like they would do anything to get you to commit to them. And it feels like it's something that would affirm a belief they have about themselves. If they get you to commit to them, that means something about them. It means they're high value, it means they're wanted, or it means that they have, maybe control or power over you. Forced marriage, it says loss of freedom and excessive interference. So there's definitely someone trying to swoop in as you're falling in love and making a new, genuine connection. We have revenge that says punishment, compensation, and counterattack. So this could be someone you've had a problem with before. Say you're, falling for a coworker. You're falling for a coworker as genuine, but this person that has problems with you in the workplace still has a chip on their shoulder about what happened between you and them. So they're trying to destroy it. Or this could be someone who feels like salty that you didn't choose them or entertain them, etc. So they're trying to kind of sabotage you a bit. So we have falling in love and Capulet. This is the Romeo and Juliet Oracle, if you recognize some of the characters. Capulet says fatherly love, controlling, and dogmatism. So this person is definitely someone who is responsible, but also someone who can be controlling. I'm going to clarify this. Spirit, Is this the person they're falling in love with, or is this the person from the forced marriage energy trying to sideswipe? We have the Wheel of Fortune, all about destiny and fate. Spirit, give us one more. We got two more. So we got the Wheel of Fortune, we got Judgment, and the Queen of Cups reversed. So I would say that this is the person with this forced marriage energy. They may have felt called to you in the first place because of the universe. Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune are both different manifestations of a similar energy. It's when Spirit says this is what is supposed to be, or this is the direction we're moving in. Judgment is more like, are you going to answer their call? Whereas Wheel of Fortune is more like destiny and fate plays out, and you kind of decide if you want to take the opportunity. But they're both external circumstances from Spirit. And we have the Queen of Cups reversed. So it's showing that this person, they're not acting the way that they're acting because they're like necessarily obsessed with you. I feel like they are obsessed with you through their behavior, but I feel like it's also just rooted in them kind of, you know what this looks like to me? It looks like Spirit gave them an opportunity, Judgment, Wheel of Fortune, to have a serious relationship, long-term relationship, maybe even a marriage. Judgment is pretty solid energy, and so is Wheel of Fortune. Typically, these events are long-lasting, if not things that kind of shape you forever or influence your path forever. I feel like Spirit led this person to you because you're someone that they could have that with, someone they can build a future with. And it just kind of feels like Queen of Cups reversed. This person doesn't respect. Honestly, they could even like not respect feminine energy. They could speak like derogatory towards feminines. This could be someone who, like I was feeling in the beginning, is heavily based in their ego. Capulet, it's not always super negative, which is why I wanted to check who it belongs to, because that can be like an earth sign, you know, stern, fatherly type of partner. Someone who's more serious and more stoic, but not someone who's like necessarily bad. But it does have the shadowy, you know, aspects of that dogma. They have very strong beliefs and they don't stray from it. And controlling aspects as well. So I wanted to see, okay, who does this apply to? It's looking like this Capulet energy applies to this person who's trying to sideswipe you. So this could be someone who has been in your life for a while, or this could be someone who is salty to kind of see love happen. And it's not about them. So we have falling in love. We also have the fake death here. Falling in love says an enchanting love, and fake death says disguise, concealment, keeping secrets and hidden truth. So I feel like you may be falling for someone that you've known in the past, or it kind of seemed like you were going to end up on a path where maybe love wasn't for you. It could be a sign of a lot of doubt, kind of feeling like, ugh, I might as well put my interest elsewhere even. So this could be a reinvigoration of your love life altogether. We do have social events, so I see you meeting new people. And this will lead you to going on dates, you know, people checking you out, people being interested, new conversations, new experiences. Social event says establishing contact, invitation, and fellowship. And then we have the fear card. It says concerns, worries, and risk. For you, group one, it feels like there is someone who's been trying to come in and make you a serious love offer, but they're always blocked in some way. This could be energetically or spiritually as well, or this could be literally you have someone kind of messing with you. Yeah, we got the family room and the thief. So I'm picking up on an energy of a lot of people talking about you, group one. Not gonna lie, it feels very obsessive. And this lets me know it's likely a community. The family room in this deck is the place where everyone talks, everyone convenes, everyone connects. It's about gossip as well. Information, learning things about people. And we have the family room coming out with the thief here. So I feel like this person has been gassed up by people around you, people in your community, people who are a part of the friend group, whatever the situation is. It could be online. There could be some jealousy, especially if you have like any sort of platform with friends that are very engaging, or, you know, people. It feels like this person has been watching you on social media and talking to other people about you. They could even be getting readings about you. And we have the Thief here. So this person genuinely feels like you should, or you're supposed to be with them. So unfortunately, I feel like maybe they've had someone confirm to them that they should keep proceeding, even if you're not interested, or even if it would be a bad idea. Whether that's a friend or, you know, whoever, someone has motivated them to keep proceeding. And I do feel like things are going to go down with how heavily they're coming up in the spread. It's not lost on me, though, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment card. That just kind of thickens the plot, because that would kind of indicate you would be a good couple if both parties could surrender to each other at the same time. On your end, I'm feeling like disinterest or disengaging with like anything that feels like drama or confusing or like you have to chase. And for them, I feel like they're avoiding the how. Spirit's been telling them, like, you know, you have to approach this person, this situation this way for it to work out. And they're just like, Queen of Cups reverse, I don't respect that. You know, I get chased, da 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 da. Oh, they think they're about to have a cute love story and I'm not talking to anyone right now. Nope, shooting it down. Like, this person feels very much so like they're just kind of wanting to be involved, wanting attention, getting in the way. I don't know, it's annoying, not gonna lie. We have the gift, the message, and the child. So in terms of what's trying to come towards you, we do have the gift here. And we also have the message here. So I see communication coming towards you, but that's bringing me back to the social events card as well. So you could be receiving like a message, even like on Facebook if you have it. You can be receiving a message on Facebook, Instagram, whatever platform you have, of someone inviting you somewhere, especially people who used to know you. And also this could be an invitation that comes from new people that you're meeting. So you could have like a new coworker that starts at your job. You've been training them and now you're getting close and they're asking you, hey, do you want to come to, you know, XYZ with me this weekend? And you go and then you end up meeting people and it kind of gets the ball rolling on your social life. That's going to help open things up in love, but not going to lie, group one, I am feeling major blocks with this one. I would definitely clear it. I would cleanse your energy, the energy of your home, and I would do like some sort of banishing or, you know, blocking of this person that's constantly kind of getting in the way of new love coming towards you. We got the gift here. So Spirit's been trying to bless you in love for a long time, but it's been blocked. We have the child. You could have a child. That could be a confirmation for you. This could also be about someone you've known, like since childhood, since you were younger. Spirit, what can you tell us about new developments, new love for group one? What is going to happen moving forward? Yeah, we got the Four of Cups with the Eight of Cups, the Empress reversed, Six of Cups reversed. A lot of Cups energy, my goodness. It's like love is right on the horizon, and then in some way, somehow, things don't work out or they fizzle out. So I would do a massive clearing of your energy so you can handle that. But we have the Four of Cups and the Eight of Cups, so I do feel like this kind of needs to be cleared before you can move forward, especially if you've been doing everything in your power to align yourself with new love, new people, showing up with a positive attitude, you know, going out, connecting with people, especially when you've been like actually trying, putting in the effort to bring about the reality you want and it's not working. That's when you know that there is a block, you know, there's something outside of your control. But I do feel like, you know, Four of Cups, Eight of Cups, Spirit is calling for you to clarify and like officially close a cycle with someone. This could be something where it's energetic. Maybe it's a spirit, you know, if it's been going on for like years, like a really long time. But if it's just months, it could be an energetic buildup. If you've only been experiencing like blocks or things not getting to that next level for months. It could be, more energetic, or a person specifically. We got the Six of Cups reversed and the Empress reversed. So I also feel like Spirit with that Empress reverse may be calling you towards a new project or a new job or a new start in life, some way, somehow. Kind of giving me an energy of you may not be as appreciated where you currently are, so it's time to kind of fly that nest and upgrade to the next level, even if things are manageable, so that energy doesn't continue to increase and get more stuck or stagnant. We got the Six of Cups reversed, so straight up I feel like Spirit is telling you to close yourself off to people that you used to know as well. Maybe it's better for you to build your own community, start over, whole new friend group, whole new people that you consider family, or a new home, some sort of new job, new hair, new aesthetic, some way, somehow to call in new energy. Yeah, we have the Page of Wands here, all about your creativity. So this is what I'm seeing for you, Group 1. It looks like there is someone in the way or a huge energetic blockage. I'm not that kind of person who's like, oh, it's always energetic, it's always a block, I actually rarely get those messages in my readings. There's always something you can do. There's always a way to finesse the situation. But when it's just like this deck for so long in the reading, it's like, okay, this is actually a problem and it needs to be handled. So that person needs to be put in their place, straight up, if it's a person, or binded, okay? If you want to go the spiritual route, straight up binded and banished aggressively. This is the time to pull out the dark magic. Listen, you don't handle a demon with no love and light. I'm just saying. If it's a person, if it's not, I feel like it's even easier, because it's like, okay, you can just kind of do that big clearing, that big reversal road opening, so that you can move forward. I see Spirit trying to gift you with romance, new options, but it's looking like there's someone or an energetic blockage in the way. So I would definitely clear that. That's when I see you're going to have progress. Other than that, we got the Page of Wands with the Queen of Swords reversed. So the other things that are being called of you at this time are likely things you don't really want to do. We got the Queen of Swords reversed. That's like the things at the end of the list of the things you got to do. Each day you write a list and it's like, okay, I got laundry, I got dishes on there, I got to, do this errand. And it's like, okay, I can easily do the errand. Laundry, fine, I can throw this in the dryer, but the dishes, no, it's at the end of the list. I don't want to do it. It's kind of like that, like the thing at the end of the list. So it feels like you've been making really all the applicable changes that you could, and now the things that are being called of you are the things that are uncomfortable, the things that you don't want to do. So it's so much harder to lean in. And I feel like at this point, when you try, it kind of gives you a false sense of progress, because Spirit isn't necessarily asking you to do those things. So say you've been like going out and putting yourself on dating apps. That may be something that you feel like, okay, I can do that. It may be uncomfortable, but I can do that. But like if Spirit is calling you, no, we're needing to move physical locations, that's like something you don't want to do. So it's kind of like that's where we're at. You can feel a false sense of progress because you're like, well, I'm doing something, but it's not the thing that would kind of effectively get you to your end goal. So then it'll create this frustration. It kind of feels like, other than the clearing, there's new options trying to come in, but they're not where you currently are or who you're currently around. So whatever you're feeling called to at this time, whether it's a move or change of friend group, change of environment, Page of Wands, starting a new hobby or activity, or doing something new, traveling something to somewhere new, whatever you're being called to specifically, Spirit could be calling you towards more self-care, and you take yourself on a picnic and you meet someone while you're at the beach. It could be like, you never know how things will come together. But that's what I feel. Speaking of, let's get locations. Spirit, can you show us where they will meet their next person? All right. So we have the amusement park that came out. We have the street. So for some of you, I'm seeing you meet this person as you're kind of adventuring, as you're doing things out of your comfort zone, as you're traveling. This could be at a literal amusement park or even like a carnival. We have the street here. So whenever this card comes up, I just feel like such a strong energy of spirit being like, listen, I will make sure you cross paths on the street. Like, you let me handle the meeting. I will bring them wherever. As long as you're in alignment, I got the rest. We have the river and the post office here as well. With the post office, this can also include delivery. It's not frequent, you know, everyone doesn't frequent the literal post office, so I would say this person could deliver to you, or if you work in mail couriering to any capacity, you can meet this person through that as well. With the river, you can meet this person near water, you can meet them at the beach, you can meet them at your local river or pond you have in your area, mainly around water with that one. Spirit, what else does group 1 need to know? What else do you have to tell us? Yep, we got the new moon. It says a new start is coming. And we have the balsamic moon. It says a time for healing. So I do see spirit kind of calling you to take some time out to heal, or to like not even heal, but decompress, especially if you had been putting yourself through a lot of dates and meeting new people. It could have some way somehow affected your self-esteem. And if spirit was kind of calling you elsewhere, then those experiences would kind of be like out of nowhere, not even supposed to be on your path, but kind of, you know, ended up crossing paths with you due to you trying to do, you know, what you can. So it's kind of like that could be something that wasn't even meant to happen, but definitely needs to be cleared so it's not in your energy, keeping you from a new start. Anything else? We have desert of isolation, roots of stability, and labyrinth of choices. Desert of isolation says traverse through desolate spaces of solitude to uncover reflections and resilient survival. So yeah, I'm really feeling like a disconnection from people around you. That keeps coming up as well. The labyrinth of choices says chart your course through the labyrinth of choices, embracing each turn as a complex part of your journey. So I feel like everyone won't be, you know, with you moving forward. It's kind of like you have to trust your own judgment so you can make it through your labyrinth or dark night of the soul. We have roots of stability. It says ground yourself, and what nurtures your being establishes stability. So love and career can bloom. So yeah, more stability for you will also align you with better love options and more love. That is what I got for you, group 1. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose the Blue Stone and the Phantom Tarot, this is your reading. We got the Star card and the Queen of Pentacles as we cut the deck. Definitely a good sign showing up, you know, Star card, wish fulfillment, divine alignment, Queen of Pentacles, really putting in that work, growing your self-value, growing your attraction power. Let's see, Spirit, for group 2. Who will seriously be committing to group 2 next in love? We'll get where and how you'll meet this person. Spirit, what is next in love for group 2? Who is coming through? Who will seriously commit? Okay, I definitely see your guides behind the scenes helping you, And I am picking up, oh, we got 2 options here, you guys. So let's talk about it. This is the Romeo and Juliet Oracle. If you recognize some of the characters and whatnot, we have Romeo and Capulet. That has come up, my goodness. Romeo, it says, the idealistic lover, passion, rashness, and quickly changing moods. So this is likely someone young, this is someone fresh, this is someone very energetic. Someone who could even be a bit rebellious. And then we have the Capulet, which is like the opposite. The Capulet, it says fatherly love, controlling, and dogma. So this person definitely has their own very strong beliefs. This person is more serious. They could be more traditional as well. So my goodness, we have wooing and falling in love. So I'm seeing you have 2 different solid options of people coming towards you, group 2, who are making you love offers. One of them's more serious, could be a bit older than you, more stable. One of them is young, free, adventurous, spirited, energetic. And you'll kind of be able to take your pick. Wooing says seeking, searching, encountering, and chasing. So both energies, both parties are genuinely trying to pursue you, putting in that work, trying to be the one that you choose, trying to be the one that you move forward with. Falling in love says enchanting love. So honestly, I would not be surprised if you were to fall for both of them, but we'll see. You know how things are going. We have the appointment. It says engagement and marriage proposal. So the appointment in this deck is more about like, okay, we are laying a solid foundation and we're actually taking things a step further. We have an appointment at court to get married. It's official. So that's where I see things going for you in general, group 2. I see things going into an official direction where you are fully committing to someone. This could be getting in a relationship with them, or this could be engagement leading to marriage. So I do see you getting wooed, and I see that there's 2 solid options, and I feel like you'll end up falling for both of them because they both have their own values. The Capulet energy can be very protective. Someone you can depend on, someone who offers security, loyalty, stability. Whereas Romeo is like a breath of fresh air. It's like that love that's very, it feels like infatuation. Like, oh my goodness, I want to be around you every day. I want to know more and more about you. You're so fun. You're so intriguing. It feels playful. It feels new. It feels free, fresh. So it's like, oh, which one do you choose? We'll see. We have secret help. It says keeping secrets and anonymous goodwill. So I see your guides in the background. You know, with the secret help card, that can also be like an astrological transit. So you could have something going on in your natal chart right now that is like an alignment that's associated with marriage or getting in relationships or meeting new people. We have the Masquerade Ball and resisting. So with the Masquerade Ball coming up, it says a night of passion and embracing a whole new identity. So this is talking about the meeting between you and this person. You can meet them at a concert. You can meet them at an event that you would never naturally go to. Especially with that embracing a whole new identity, I see you kind of like seeing, oh wow, I actually like it here. So you could be invited to an event that you would never naturally go to, but someone around you just so happens to have like an extra ticket or know about it or want to go. Or this could be you're, living your life, you're just kind of exploring in your city, and then you see something going on and somewhere, and you just go in there. A lot about serendipity with this one, with the Masquerade Ball. It's a night of passion. You're having a good time, and this is likely how you'll meet this person. But with embracing a whole new identity, this is likely somewhere you've never been, or something you've never done, or something you haven't done in a while. It could even be like a concert for music that you never listened to, but you go and you actually realize, you know what, I actually like this genre. Resisting says, face your heart and do not follow blindly. So Spirit is saying, with this card, you're moving into a place where things are getting pretty serious. Things are getting pretty serious, and Spirit really wants you to choose what's best for you. It's kind of like if everyone guides you towards like who they think you would be a great match with, but you look at that person and it's like, no, you guys could not be more off about me. We would not make a great couple. If you've ever had that, like all these people think, oh, you should be with this kind of person. And it's like, no, I don't want that kind of person. I wouldn't be great with that kind of person. That could be the position you're in, where society is telling you you should go for like the more stable, solid, secure option, but you're a adventurer at heart and you don't want to live a stuffy life. You're at a crossroads where you're going to have to stand up for yourself and choose what's best for you. And, you know, society or your surroundings may tell you that that is the Capulet, but for you, that could be Romeo or vice versa. You know, maybe it's best for you to move out of that phase where you're, you know, kind of dating Romeos that really are into the romantic side of connection. But when it comes to long term, you know, they kind of fall through. We have the mature woman that has come out. Thoughts and expectations. So tapping into your energy, group 2, especially with expectation coming out, I feel like you expect things to rise to a higher level of commitment because of where you're at in life right now. You could be getting to a space where you're ready to commit to something long term, or you're ready to move into a marriage space if you value that. With the mature woman, though, it kind of seems like you are considering moving forward with, you know, someone who's more serious and more grounded. But with the thoughts card, maybe you have your doubts that those people will be able to keep you. Can they keep me entertained? Can they keep me engaged? Is this going to be someone I can respect? Is this going to be someone that I value? So there could be a struggle there. We have the concern card. So I feel like group 2, you're trying to weigh your options the best you can. But it is quite difficult, not gonna lie. It feels like both paths could lead you to somewhere where you would be happy and fulfilled, but just in different ways. So we have message and official person. Official person is giving me an energy. I'm picking up on like a spirit guide that's trying to channel through, or a deity. So if you're being called to work with any deities at this time, I would definitely work with them. I would definitely contact them. If you have an altar, put something on your altar for them so that you can connect with them. But we have the official person card here. Typically that talks about someone who's in a powerful position coming towards you. But I was actually really feeling like a deity coming through, channeling through that card. So that's a specific message for someone. But you would know, like, if you had already felt called to work with, you know, a specific deity or spirit guide, whatever. But we have the message card that came out with it. So I am seeing that your guides are trying to message you during this time and give you guidance to kind of help you make the decision that's going to be best for you moving forward. So let's just break them down individually. Spirit, what would it be like to be with the Capulet? What are they offering? This person who's more serious and even a bit stoic. What is their love offer? What would it be like to be with this person? You know what? I'm not going to lie. I just heard marriage is a business deal. I just heard that. We have the 10 of Cups reversed and the King of Swords that just came out. So this person doesn't marry necessarily, or wouldn't marry based on love. This person would marry based on, do we make sense? Do we want the same kind of lifestyle? Do I trust you? So this is likely a traditional person. So they could be religious. They could want kids. They could want to own their own home and start a family. So this person wouldn't marry based on like their feelings towards someone. Okay, I love you, so I'm going to commit to a marriage contract with you. They're like, okay, do we match up? Then we can get married and we can fall in love. you know, in time throughout the years. King of Swords. They do things very methodically. And they seem to be a bit cut and dry. Like, they just feel kind of like disconnected in some way, like from a heart space. We have the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands reversed, and Temperance reversed. So yeah, with them, it's kind of like more about accomplishments, how to accomplish certain things. With them, it's like Ace of Wands, we're making it happen. Page of Wands reversed, not from a space of being naive or I feel like their love offer is, it's just very, I'm like, how can I even describe this energy? It's just very detached, not gonna lie. It's very detached. And, you know, the Catholic card, it did say like controlling and dogma on there. So this person could be kind of hyper religious to the extent that they take whatever religious text that they, you know, revere for their religion, and they kind of are too literal with it. If you've ever, you know, seen certain people like that. We have the Ace of Wands. It just kind of feels like another thing in life that they want to accomplish. You know, that's what it would be kind of like moving forward with them. Spirit. We have the Two of Swords and the Two of Cups. So I can say that in time, yep, and Justice here, in time, things will, Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck as well, move forward in a positive direction. The love will grow. But in the beginning, it won't really be a connection based on love. And honestly, you may feel turned off by this person unless you're like this person. If you're very like a logical, detached from your emotions kind of person, then you'll likely be like two peas in a pod. This will feel really good because this person is all about logistics and stability. So they do everything like the right way. They feel like a perfectionist. They do everything like completely by the book. That's what it would be like to be with them. But over time, Two of Cups, you would grow genuine romantic love, even though in the beginning, Two of Swords, you really can't see that. And you don't see it happening either. Like when you try to look at the future in your mind's eye and imagine what it would be like, you're really not going to see it. But I do feel like this would be a love offer that would offer you a lot of stability and in time, true romantic love, and, you know, built on like trust and mutual interest, etc. Spirit, tell us about Romeo. What is their love offer? What would it be like to be with Romeo? So we do have like, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Swords reversed. So, and the Five of Cups reversed. Okay, nice. So this person is generally in a good energy, kind of giving a bit of golden retriever energy. Not surprised with Romeo being the archetype for it. We have the Seven of Pentacles here. So this is a love that would grow in time. Not as far as like the romance part. I mean, it's pentacles. So it's more about like stability. So this person isn't completely where they want to be in life, or they haven't completely found their footing. Yeah, we got the Emperor reverse at the bottom of the deck. They haven't leveled up to like boss status, or, you know, to a status where they have everything figured out or everything together. This person may not be in their forever career. They may not be in their forever city. They are still figuring things out. So this would be like the kind of relationship that would take longer to get to an engagement. Both of them kind of lead to the same end goal, but with this one, it would take longer, being that, you know, where they're at. We have the Eight of Pentacles reverse and the Moon card here. So not gonna lie, I'm picking up on a little bit of an energy of this person maybe not wanting to work. They may have a hard time respecting authority. They may struggle with keeping a job. This person may struggle with respecting authority figures so that they can keep, you know, their position Or with the Eight of Pentacles reversed, they could have gone to school or invested like 5 years, a long time, into a career or a path, and Eight of Pentacles reversed, they've just undone it. We have the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. We talked about the Seven of Pentacles, but the Knight of Wands is like an energy of someone who has a lot of passion. So I see them, I just heard keeping you up at night. This person could be keeping you up at night for all the right reasons though. Knight of Wands is a very physically active energy. So listen, if you're looking for that, if you're looking for someone who could keep you up all night, you will likely get that with this person. But we have the Knight of Wands. That's someone who's like in the midst of kind of throwing themselves into something new. Usually it has to do with like a passion, something they're excited about, or a career. So with that Knight of Wands, I feel like Hierophant, they are having an awakening, or they had an awakening recently that kind of showed them where happiness looks like for them moving forward. Also, the Hierophant is an energy of them generally knowing what they want at this point. So I do feel like you're not completely dealing with someone who's like all over the place, but they're kind of newly in that position. So this one is more free and open-hearted, and it's going to take longer to like get into like a serious position. This is the kind of person you'd be married to in a year. This is the kind of person you'd be married to maybe in 5 years, 7 years. We got the Six of Cups reversed, the Ten of Swords reversed, and the Four of Pentacles reversed. So they are currently in movement, currently in transition. Ten of Swords reversed, breaking some cycles in their life. Six of Cups reversed, moving away from old people that they used to know, severing old ties. Again, the Emperor sitting at the bottom of the deck reversed as well. So they're like right in the midst of a transition. Oh, let me pick up, Spirit, where are they going to meet this Capulet? All right, we got the farm and the beach that came out for this person. So you can meet this person as you're traveling. You can meet this person somewhere where they have a lot of vineyards or farmland. Not likely literally at a farm unless you so happen to be traveling to one, like, for some event or something that they have there. But it could be. It could be. We'll leave it open-ended, especially if you live somewhere where there's a lot of farms around. You could be like invited with a friend to someone's, farm, and then meet this person, so on and so forth. But we also got the beach that came out for them as well. So it seems like you're definitely meeting this Capulet energy in nature. And I feel like that's so fitting. This is not the kind of person you'd meet like at the club. They are not at the club. Spirit, where are they going to meet Romeo? We have the Heartbreak Place and the Bridge. This feels very symbolic to me, like you're meeting this person at a crossroads, or meeting them as you're stepping into a new place physically. The Heartbreak Place could be somewhere old. It could be, I'm seeing Spirit is showing me like a park at a school though. You could be meeting this person like at the school you used to go to, but you're going there like for the park or the trail or whatever they have there, the track, etc. Heartbreak Places says lost love and grief, memories of heartbreak. So that's definitely a very specific message. But we got the Bridge. It says connecting pathway and overcoming divides. And that's what I got for them. That's what I got for you, Group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings. That is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 3 with the Fashion Tarot and the Clear Diamond, this is your reading. Tapping in to see, we got the Hangman and the Strength card as I cut the deck. Okay, so it seems like you're in a place of empowerment and surrender. We're going to see who will seriously commit to you in love, offer you a romantic relationship. What is next in love? Where and how will you meet? We'll get all the deets. Spirit, please, for group 3 with the clear diamond. Show us who is seriously committing to group 3 in love. What is coming towards them? Okay, so I'm definitely picking up on something pretty big, and it feels different. We have rings and secret help. I'm getting an energy of the universe having had heard your call, and it feels emotional. I am feeling like an energy of tears. So if you did ever have a moment where you kind of like were going through it and frustrated about something, and then it kind of led to you crying or led to some tears, I feel like the universe heard every word you said during that time. And this romance that's coming towards you is a manifestation of what you asked for. So we have rings. It says symbol of love, union. It says soul connection. If you would ask spirit for a soul connection or true genuine union, rings, marriage, etc., I see you getting that. And whether it's an angel or a spirit guide, you're getting secret help from the universe or from some external force. You are being aligned with some type of love that's very different than anything you've ever experienced. It could be a difference in religion. It could be a difference in lifestyle. We have the wooing card. So I'm seeing this person really doing their best to woo you, and I see them introducing you to so many new things. I just heard new music. This person's introducing you to new music, new culture, new beliefs, different ways of living. This person is bringing you into their world, essentially. Wooing says seeking, searching, encountering, and chasing. So that is an energy of someone pursuing you and wanting to always be around you. It's like by the end of the date you're on with them, they're already planning the next date, the next time they're going to see you. They want to see you. They're very determined to make it happen. They are very much so interested. Secret help, I don't think I read that one. It says keeping secrets and anonymous goodwill. So it doesn't seem like this guide is helping you because of some sort of contract. It doesn't seem like this external force or this deity, like, now I'm seeing spirit showing me like someone calling out to one of the goddesses of love. It seems like, she just wanted to help you. So you're getting some blessing from an external force. Now, while all that's going on, I am picking up on a counteractive force. And I was really feeling family with this, but it could be your own beliefs. It could be your shadow self trying to sabotage you. It could be the resistance of change, on your end, or it could be like friends or family. It seems like, especially with religion coming up, it seems like, maybe, I feel like this would be for those of you who come from like a distinct religious background that's very community-based, or if you're coming from a situation where your family has a heavy influence in your life at this point. We have poison, resisting, and fear. So it's like someone around you, or it's, your own fear is kind of creating this resistance type of force, kind of slowing things down a bit or throwing a wrench in the plans. So poison, it says harmful and destructive. This could be your own beliefs. Say this person is like super free-spirited and communal based. So they barter and leverage their talents or what they know how to do to make money. So like, the Amish, for example, I just saw like a reel that came up about them and how they were building this farmhouse for this lady. And say you're like super city life, and this person lives a different lifestyle where it's like, oh, they actually do like that blue collar hands-on work to make money, or they freelance. They don't have like an official job. They kind of, create their own contracts, etc. That could be very uncomfortable for you. It could feel like unstable for you because it's not like consistent or in the way that you're used to. And that's just an example that came off the top of my head. The difference between you two could be, very different than that. but I'm seeing some resistance either on your end or on the end of family. So we'll see how things continue to evolve. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? We have resisting that says facing your heart. Do not follow blindly. Fear says concerns, worries, and risks. And then we have pacify that has just come out. It says reassurance, persuasion, clarifying, and identifying. So I feel like Spirit is saying in time, whoever this counteractive force is, whether it's people around you or your own fears, you will see that this is not at all what you think it may be. You are going to see that this is not a risky bet, and it's blessed by the universe. Same with family. It may take them years, but in time they will see. Just because they're not a part of your religion or your community, this is someone who genuinely loves you and genuinely shows up for you, consistently takes care of you, provides for you, etc., supports you. So they will grow to at least respect them and be able to see that. But it feels like a crossroads for some of you, because for some of you, they may not ever verbalize that, or it could be just a lot of drama. So Spirit is kind of calling you to move into this relationship with this person. You may literally move in with them, or you may have to kind of put friends, family, your own shadow side. You may have to kind of, you know, maybe not put them in their place, but you may have to, you know, separate from them for a while until time passes and they can see the proof in the pudding that this is good for you. Yeah, we have a message of concern that has just come out. And we also have toil and labor. So, you know, I ain't even gonna hold you. That's giving me a little bit of a vibe of people wanting to keep you in their same similar position. You know, especially if it's like familial or kind of like this is what we do in our community. You may come from a community of people who feel really subservient in relationships or in marriage. And they may be trying to get you to be with someone who would put you in that same position of like that toil and labor where you're just constantly throwing yourself out for the family unit or the relationship or whatever. We have a message of concern. You know, I feel people reaching out to you, messaging you, watching you and what you have going on. If I were you, group 3, I wouldn't even communicate that I was in a relationship. I wouldn't even share it with them, because it's like some people, they just don't deserve to know. It be, you know, things be off in their spirit, and it's just like, you know what, you don't deserve to know what's going on over here. But we have pathway and courtship. So I am feeling a strong energy of Spirit aligning you with someone. You know, courting is dating to marriage, dating for marriage. Courtship is like we are officially dating, we're getting very serious. And we have pathway. It has 2 distinct trees standing at both sides of the light as well, giving me like 11-11 energy. If you've been seeing repeating 11s, there's also these like red and orange butterflies here representing transformation and alchemy, moving to a new area, new phase in your life. So you're at a crossroads, group 2. I see someone coming in wanting to marry you straight up. But I am seeing opposition from you or from like friends, family. So you're at a crossroads where it's like, okay, will you, you know, cast out your own fears, or will you cast out the opinions of friends, of family? Will you denounce that community and walk away from it and choose a different path for yourself through this relationship? Because if you don't make a choice and you kind of want to straddle the fence, that's fine too, but it will be a lot of drama. And if things get too out of hand, the relationship could fall apart for other reasons. You know, this person could say, okay, you know what, I don't see that, you know, the fam doesn't like me, and, you know, it is important to you to have them agree with, you know, what you have going on, so it could fall through for that reason. Or, you know, maybe you get tired of the drama and quit on it or something. But we have the official person card, number 22. This person could be in government. This person could be official or known to some degree. They could be someone in the community of respect, not in your specific community, but just like someone that's known, that gets a lot of respect for what they do or who they are. Spirit, what can you tell us for group 3? Wow, we got Judgment with the 5 of Swords. So it feels like whatever this is, friends, family, they're like a thorn in your side. And honestly, this could be people who you love, people who have supported you for a long time, people that you've known and people that you do have respect for, but you just may be noticing in time that you're actually not in alignment with them anymore. And I had that realization recently, and it hurts so bad to think that I'm just simply not in alignment with certain people anymore. And it's like I have so much love for them in my heart. I still think about times that we've had together that have been so fun and chaotic and just, but it's like, yeah, I have kind of grown out of that relationship. So it's hard to be in that space because it's like when they haven't done something wrong, you don't want to cut them off. Now, if these people have wronged you, I feel like you're going to skirt up out of there like a cartoon with the smoke and everything and the sound effects. Like, I feel like you are going to, and I skirt. You're going to get up out of there with ease and happiness and joy in your heart. But for those of you who are having a hard time, or if this is internal, it would be even harder. Things could get very tricky. But we have Judgment, so I can certainly see that Spirit put this person into your life. And we have the 5 of Swords, you know, that's 5 of Swords can be a card of war, chaos, not really knowing what the root of the problem is as well. So it's kind of like you're fighting against an unseeable force because you don't want to look at friends as bad. You don't want to look at your own, even especially if it's the self. It's like, this is my inner beliefs. Going back to, like, say you live a different lifestyle of this person. With the Judgment card, Spirit is calling for you to trust, but it's like, well, I've developed a strong relationship with myself and I trust myself. So when I see that something doesn't look like in alignment or something that makes sense to me, yeah, I'm going to question it or resist it. So it's like, oh, there's so much like faith being called here with this one. Like, you'll have to really have faith. I'm also seeing, yeah, we got the Moon card at the bottom of the deck. I'm also seeing, like, Spirit is showing me, like, dropping off for 3 months. Like, we have the 8 of Cups and the Hermit card. So you may be on the tail end of this. Yeah, now Spirit is showing me quantum tunneling. So some of you may be getting into quantum tunneling for manifestation. I feel like that could help you get to the other end of this more seamlessly if you want to look into that and look through, like, look up quantum tunneling manifestation on YouTube. You can find some good videos. But we have the 8 of Cups and the Hermit. So Spirit is also telling me, like, drop off the face of the earth for 3 months. Go through a big transformation, maybe 6 months if you need longer. And 8 of Cups, Hermit card, slowly but surely get people used to not talking to you as much anymore. Get used to building a solid relationship with yourself. The thing is, like, you have the tools, so there's no reason to fear. You have the tools to get yourself out of something if you find out that it's not what it's cracked up to be. You have the tools to get out of this relationship if it's not ultimately what you want. But this is a big one. It's a big one. It's one of those relationships that is like once in a lifetime, twice in a lifetime at best, you know, kind of thing. We have the Ace of Swords with the 4 of Wands reversed. So I wonder if your aversion is to marriage, or I wonder if it's about things looking too perfect. Ace of Swords is like, I have learned and developed a trait of taking care of me and keeping my own counsel and trusting myself. So it's hard for me to worry about what Spirit is trying to tell me when I've been on this journey and it feels like it's been like alone, you know? Yeah, we got the 4 of Wands reversed. Some of you could be, it could be more about you not wanting exactly what this person wants. Maybe marriage in itself is the thing, the difference between the two of you. Maybe you want something more free. But we have the King of Coins reversed and the 7 of Swords reversed. So Spirit is really urging you not to self-sabotage with this one. This is a great opportunity coming through that Kind of feels once in a lifetime. Let me pull for the location before I forget. Spirit, where will they meet this person? A big stack that flipped over. Let's see what they come out. Okay, we got luxury, boutique, and cinema. So you can meet this person at the cinema, at the movies, at a film festival, at a theater, at a movie night. The luxury boutique, this person could work at a luxury store, or you could meet them as you're shopping luxury. Spirit is actually showing me, like, for the life of me, I cannot remember, but it's kind of like a Macy's, but a bit nicer. So you may be shopping at a luxury store in the mall and meet this person. We have the bench and the winding path. So you can meet this person as you're in nature as well. The bench, it says rest and relaxation, pause and pondering. So you can meet this person as you're like at a museum, but you're taking a moment to sit on a bench, etc. We have the winding path. So you can meet this person on a literal trail as you're biking, or you're going on a run, going on a walk. Or that can be symbolic as well, with you meeting them through your natural path in life. Now we got the scorching lands and the perilous realm. So these are obviously symbolic cards. It can be literal with the scorching lands, talking about like volcanoes. So if you have a trip coming up to an island or a place that has a volcano, I would say that's a specific message for you. But both of these cards are more symbolic. The scorching lands is about things that have been kind of demolished. And the perilous realm is kind of like when you're in a point in life and you don't know exactly what way you're going to go. Things feel uncertain. Things feel a bit scary even. So I feel like this can be symbolic, talking about how you're very uncomfortable meeting this person because you had just stepped on a new path and let go of your old surroundings. For some of you, that could be about a physical move, and it's like you're in a new place and you don't know anyone, so you're feeling a bit uncomfortable. But both of those are really more symbolic for the most part. Let's pull from here. Spirit, what else can you tell group 3? We have the soulmates card. So Spirit is really calling for you to trust. This person, it's like the yin and yang. They have what you need. We have soulmates and why. So you could be a very logical person, or you may come at romance very logically, like, okay, but do we make sense? Why was this person put into my life? You may need to know every detail just as a person. And with this, I really feel Spirit calling you to trust the process, to know that this person is your soulmate, but like the yin and yang, where it's like they're completely different than you, but you have one part of you that this person resides in, and vice versa. You have one point where you resonate completely and you understand each other. So it's going to be like that yin and yang polarity. And I see you questioning it, but with Judgment, Spirit is definitely calling you to proceed, to keep going, to trust the process. Spirit, what can you tell us for group 3? We have the new moon in Virgo and the fixed moon. New moon in Virgo says a time to give rather than take. So I am feeling like an energy of giving the benefit of the doubt, but also being patient, and even if you are apprehensive, not being too hard on the person coming through either. We have hold your vision. So Spirit is telling you to continue to set your intention on what it is that you want, and be open to see how that manifests through Spirit and divine guidance. There's an opportunity here. Honestly, for some of you, I feel like you may even low-key be manifesting something else. And this is coming through Judgment, from secret help, from an angel, from a deity that heard your call and knows what your heart needs. And I feel like, with the moon, there's so much unknown, and, there's things left up to chance, and you may just not be that kind of person. You may be analytical, someone who does not like to leave things up to chance. So it's a risk, but I feel like it would be well worth it, and this person is a soulmate. That's what I got for you, group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings. That is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the pink stone and the cat tarot, this is your reading. Okay, we got the Page of Swords and the Star card as I cut the deck. Pretty good. Page of Swords, incoming communication, someone taking action towards you, someone showing new interest, likely new energy, and the Star card talking about divine timing, divine alignment, the external factors being in order for love to succeed and to happen. So that is definitely a good omen. We're going to see who's seriously committing to you, making you a serious love offer. Where and how will you meet? What's next in love, Spirit, for group 4? Who is coming towards group 4, making a serious love offer? Ooh, so not gonna lie, it seems like your guides are trying to get you to surrender to a new type of person. We have Prince Useless and Unrequited Love. So this is the Romeo and Juliet Oracle, if you recognize any of the characters or anything. Prince Useless, it says protection, kindness, and undertaking. So this is someone who would take you under their wing, take full responsibility for you and your needs, likely a provider, someone who's genuinely kind. And then we have Unrequited Love here. It says accepting the pain and fulfilling your needs in other ways. So to be honest, this person may not excite you. They may not excite you. They may not be your type. And we have the Nurse. I just feel like you have someone who really cares about you, whether it's in the spirit realm, whether it's a spirit guide or a past loved one, like an ancestor. There is some sort of higher force that's been trying to lead you towards what's best for you or what could be really good for you. So they've aligned you with this person, but it does feel like, I just saw 222 on the camera, but it does feel like, this person is different from what you would choose, for yourself or what you want at this time. The Nurse, it says kind, loving, and realistic. So it's like this force, whether it's a spirit guide or someone around you that's trying to connect you with someone that they know, it feels like they've been trying to convince you to go out of your type for a while. So you may have not really been feeling excited about any of the love offers that you've come across in the, recent past. And it just feels like they've been pressing the issue, really trying to get you to commit to dating someone who's different. And there's been a little bit of a power struggle there. We have crossing the barrier. It says overcoming obstacles. So I feel when crossing the barrier first came out, I felt like that was going from boy to man, girl to woman, adolescent to adult. I felt a strong energy of like dating a higher caliber. Also progression in terms of like titles. So if you've been in a situationship recently, this is like moving into boyfriend, girlfriend, partner status. Or if you've always been boyfriend, girlfriend, but never like fiance, wife, husband, etc., this would be progression for you. Like, okay, I'm finally getting that ring, okay? Or meeting someone that I want to give that ring to, etc. It's progression. So you're at a crossroads right now, group 4, where the relationship that's coming towards you, the person that's offering you serious commitment, is led to you by higher forces or is led to you by the universe, your guides. Could even be like a deity or a force, not a force, but like a deity or a being that you worship or that you've been communicating with and working with. And then I just heard a gift. So this could be something you didn't even ask for, but something you're being gifted because of your connection to that deity that you've been engaging with. We have social events and apothecary. Social events says establishing contact, invitation, and fellowship. So yeah, this feels new, group 4. I really don't feel like you know this person. If you do so happen to know them, it's like you may know of them versus, oh, I've dated or I talked to this person, I have their private number, etc. It would be something like super surface level or like an acquaintance type of vibe. And then we have the apothecary. It says forced sin, cunning, and the dark side of the human. So you may be getting into dark psychology. You may be getting into your dark masculine, dark feminine. And I don't necessarily feel like spirit trying to pull you out of that from a moral perspective. I just feel like whatever that external force is trying to align you with something, because it's like obviously you're trying to do everything in your power to have your desired reality, and it just hasn't been working. So it's like, well, hold on, let me see if you can, you know, get along with this person. Let me show you this option you may not have known you had. I feel like your guides are trying to pull you out of that so that you don't get lost in the sauce of everything that comes with, you know, dark psychology or manipulation or anything like that. Spirit, what can you tell us for group 4? Who and what is coming in love? Who is seriously coming to pursue group 4? Show us what's ahead for group 4. And it also feels like everyone has an opinion around you. Honestly, you may want to get off social media, especially if that's where you're finding the content that's been kind of like pulling you in that dark direction, if you have been engaging in that. Not everyone has. Because we have the family room, and this deck, the family room is like, it's like social media. It's like Twitter. It's like, this is where we all talk and communicate. The family room, this is where we all find out what's going on in each other's lives, or TikTok, or, you know, whatever platform. The family room is about communication, sharing of information. It's about gossip as well. And it's about like places where there's a lot of people or a lot being said. So this is where you would be influenced. So if your family room is YouTube, if that's how you get your knowledge, your information, spirit may be, you know, pulling you back from that or even frustrating you. You could start to have negative or irritating experiences. The app could start glitching, whatever this is for you. It could stop working. You could like almost lose your, you know, your account and whatnot. Like things like that may start to happen when spirit really starts to take executive action and, you know, tries to get you out of alignment with certain things. So if that stuff is happening, I don't feel like it's a coincidence at all. I definitely feel like spirit is moving and shaking that one. We have the coffin and toil and labor. We also have the thief here. So that's like an energy of someone draining you of your energy. It could be the kind of people that you're dating now, because we did get the coffin card that came out as well, talking about endings. So for you, group 4, there's a big ending happening, and spirit is trying to get you away from, if it's like that dark energy, that, but it definitely feels like the type of people you've been dating or the places you've been dating. So if you do a lot of online dating, spirit may be trying to get you off the apps, etc. But we have the thief here. So I'm picking up on strong energy vampire vibes. So if you give too much of your time, your energy into these communities or these spaces, you may really start to get sucked into what everyone else is doing. And it's all very vampiric. And we have the coffin and toil and labor. So this could even be about your, you know, current relationships that you're dealing with, or the kind of connections you have been engaged in. It may be a lot of toil and a lot of labor, a lot of work to keep it together, a lot of work to keep it positive, and it may be bringing you, you know, hardship, toil, feeling like you're desolate, etc. Look at this. We got the privileged lady, expectation, and high honor. So it looks like, especially with expectation there, you have been feeling it like in your bones that there is something more for you. And with the privileged lady, that could be an energy of you knowing that you deserve to be provided for, or when you've always seen your future, you may have always seen yourself as married, privileged in some way, with your own home, with access to certain places and things and money, etc. So with that expectation card, it feels like in time, your standards are only rising. They're not lowering, they're rising. And you're starting to expect to be privileged. And so now we have the opportunity here, and you could be kind of resistant just to what it looks like. Like maybe you want a certain kind of privilege, and this person is offering you a different kind of privilege than you would want, so it's like hard for you to surrender to. But we do have high honor here, so that could be a sign of you stepping into a favorable position. Like you could be marrying or committing to power, someone in power, someone who owns their own company, or someone who's respected in the community or whatever industry they're in. This could be someone who has fame or notoriety, someone who's well known. It could easily be someone with a lot of money. And especially with that star card, and what else was it when we cut the deck in the beginning? I can't remember what it was now, but I know we had the star, and that is great energy. It's like we actually have our moment here, our opportunity. All right, let's keep going, Spirit. So what is the love offer here? What are they offering? Yeah, this person, they feel a bit boring, not gonna lie. I feel like they're offering you a life of consistency. And also a life with a lot of freedom. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So that's like an energy of having your own space, your own divinity, your own spiritual practices, your own rooms. In the house that you share together, where you can be by yourself and you can practice your spirituality. This is also kind of about being like the queen or the king of the castle, having a lot of say in the way things go, and being respected as having that position. We got the Ten of Cups reversed and the Ten of Wands reversed. So out with the old, in with the new is the theme. Whatever you haven't had, this is offering that. This is progression. This isn't like anything you've ever had. We got the Five of Wands reversed as well. So a complete disengagement of past relationships required to step into this one. This person is totally different. It's going to vary from person to person. We all live our lives differently, but I can certainly tell you this person is very different than anyone you've dated. It's going to be challenging for that reason. We got the Page of Pentacles reversed and the Knight of Cups reversed. So this person will not move forward unless you're fully committed. Like if you have to be fully committed for this one. It could be because of where this person is, like especially with the High Honor card. So say they're an athlete. You could have to be willing to move in with them or travel with them. A lot of people don't realize, well, at least people that don't watch sports, don't realize that these athletes, they sign contracts and they can end up in a whole new city, whole new state. Some of them go overseas, they have to re-sign, and sometimes they move like every year, every season it seems like they have to move. So just as an example, if this person was, say, in that position, like a athlete, you could have to completely kind of uproot your life to be with them. We have the Six of Cups reversed and the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, Six of Cups is a card of, past love. It's a card of the way that you used to do things and whatnot. Nine of Pentacles, they're offering a lot of security, but I do not see that either the universe or they are playing about the full commitment. So even if you're saying things like, I'm on the fence, this person will not, it's like it's not going to be official. We got the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this one is quite risky. To be fair though, This is a reading about who is seriously committing to you, who is coming towards you with a love offer. You don't have to accept this love offer. This is just what's coming through next as a serious, dependable, real love offer. And it's coming to you from your angels, your guides, spirit, etc. And I do feel like it would be worth it. You know, personally, like if you were like my bestie IRL in real life, I would say definitely try it out, especially with the high honor energy, privileged lady. I love to see that energy from my friends. I want all my friends to be put up and taken care of. So I would say go for it. And then if you find that this relationship isn't fulfilling in the way that you expected, again, if you're my friend, I would recommend like trying to fill your life with other things, because a lot of people see their partners as like, you know, someone who's supposed to resolve all their problems. So if they're bored, it's your partner's problem. If you feel unfulfilled in life, it's because of your relationship. And it's like, no, it's not. If you're unfulfilled, you're unfulfilled. You know, you got to work through that. So I would try to, you know, give some tough love and challenge you to at least see it through. And then if you truly find out by the end it doesn't work for you, fine. That would be my recommendation. But it's like, you know, it's going to vary from person to person. It can be difficult. Spirit, where are they going to meet? Where will they meet this person? Okay. So we got the nightclub and the shopping mall. You can meet this person as you're on a night out. Spirit is also showing me an event. So if there is a specific event, yeah, and I'm seeing engagement. So if you are a bridesmaid or a, what's the other ones? Groomsman? If you are a bridesmaid or a groomsman, a part of a wedding party, you can meet this person as you're out and about for that. Or you can meet this person as you're out and about celebrating someone's birthday. Or just, you know, at the club having a good time. We got the shopping mall here, so you can meet this person at like a shopping mall or an external shopping center. I want to be generous and even say you can meet this person like at maybe even like a grocery store, like any kind of store really, not just a mall. We got the street. So Spirit is like, listen, wherever you are, I will directly link. Don't you worry. I will make sure you cross paths. We got the desert and the forest cabin. So some of you are going to meet this person through travel, especially if you're going to any sort of desert. There are some deserts like, or desert-like places, even here in the US where I'm from, like, you know, Nevada has a lot of sand, a lot of desert, etc. So it doesn't have to be a literal desert like as you would see it in a movie, but it could be someplace like with a lot of sand and more desert like dry heat climate, somewhere with snakes or scorpions, you know, any of those desert kind of reptiles, etc. And then we got the forest cabin. So you can meet this person as you're on a trip, as you're on a retreat in a cabin. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 4? Yeah, we have the new moon in Gemini and the fixed moon. New moon in Gemini says communication is key. So Spirit is saying when you're uncomfortable, communicating is going to be the thing to get you from point A to point B. You can express your uncomfortability to this person and allow them to help you through it. Also communicate with yourself, journaling and really writing down what you're afraid of and what you're feeling. And then really getting to the root, asking yourself, okay, why do I feel this fear? Why do I feel this unsureness? So you can be clear on, okay, is there an actual red flag? Is there something, some specific situation that I'm writing down that has happened? Or is it more just like an internal fear or belief? We got the fixed moon, hold your vision. So I really feel Spirit telling you, listen, you've been expecting things to go to a higher level and they're going to hold that vision, stick to that, you deserve it. We got the void of course moon. It says nothing will come of this situation. So there could be a lot of fear once this is going down, once this is happening. And Spirit is saying none of that is going to happen. Those fears where everything goes left and then they leverage their, you know, fame over you. It's not going to happen. Or your fear that if you're in this position, you'll have imposter syndrome and people will, you know, see that you're not really from that community, whatever. Not going to happen. I really feel a strong energy of Spirit telling you to cast out those fears and doubts. We have milk and honey and regeneration. So I see you up, group 4. I see you regenerating. I see you having your moment after a period of time where maybe you had been in a situationship or you had been single for a long time. After a period of time where maybe things were out of your favor and things were seeming to kind of go left in your life, I see regeneration. I see you bouncing back from that. And I see you Spirit giving you a major blessing through romance. That's what I got for you, group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon.